Welcome to Getting Started with Cisco Packet Tracer, Deploying Devices. On the bottom left in Cisco Packet Tracer are the network components. This is where you can select routers, switches, PCs, and other devices including webcams to add to the topology. This is also where you would cable these devices. The top row are the categories and the bottom row are the subcategories. Let's look at creating a small network that you might have at home. So first of all, we need to find a home router. Now, at first you would think you would go under devices and router, but these are more corporate routers. Your router at home has a wireless component. So if I go to wireless devices, I can find the home router. I can click and drag that into the space. We also need a couple end devices. So if I click down here and go to end devices, I might need a gaming PC as well as a laptop. Let's add one additional device. Many of you might have, say, a camera on the front door. So if I go down here under devices again and I go to home in the subcategory, I can scroll over and see a number of devices, temperature sensors, garage doors, sprinklers, and I can go over here to webcam and we can go ahead and add that to the topology as well. Now, a couple things to pay attention to is I could zoom in here to make it easier. And if for some reason the topology went off of the screen, I could use the scroll bars on the bottom and the right to be able to position it again. I can also zoom back out. Maybe I go too far and I can use the R for reset. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so that we can easily see the topology. Another feature to highlight is the delete feature. So if I click here, you'll see this is the delete. If I click on it and I click on the device I want to delete, it's going to come up and say, do you want to delete this? And I can say yes. And then if for some reason I'm like, no, really I wanted to keep it, I can come back up here and do the undo. Next, let's look at cabling these devices. So down at the bottom, I have this connections category. And you can see that I have a lightning bolt, which is the automatic connection object, or you can pick specific cable types if you know what cable type to pick. We're going to use the automatic connection type. From here, we're going to click on the wireless router and the PC. It will pick basically the first available port to connect those and pick the cable that it thinks is the most appropriate. Also then I can connect the wireless router to the IoT device, which is the webcam, which is our front door camera. Now for the laptop, I want to take a little bit different approach to this. So you can go ahead and click on the laptop and basically a property window will pop up. For the laptop, I want to use wireless, but in this case, the default laptop comes with a wired card. So if I look at the laptop, I can zoom in up here to make it easier and then scroll down. I want to change the card in the laptop, so obviously I will need to turn off the power. Once the power is off, I can scroll over to the wired card, click on it, grab, and move it to the left. So now I've removed it from the laptop. And then I can go in here and put in this wireless interface. And then basically I need to turn the laptop back on. Now basically I can utilize a wireless. So if I close this, you'll notice automatically that the laptop has connected to the wireless router. That concludes our small home network. Enjoy exploring and learning with Cisco Packet Tracer.